Straight to the top focus. Today is Vijay Dashami. Today is the last and final day of the Durga Puja festival as devotees are bidding a farewell to Goddess Durga. Today, Dashami-related pujas and ceremonies were held across the nation and also in the northeast, where Durga Puja is among the major festivals for the Hindus. Sindoor Khela was also witnessed among the women folk at various puja pandals as they made merriment while bidding farewell to the mother goddess. And from the afternoon onwards, preparations have been made for the ceremonial immersion of the goddess Durga idols and are at the rivers, lakes and other water bodies across the states of the region. We will go across to our colleagues from different parts of the northeast to get a mood of the Vijay Dashami celebrations. First, let's go to the Kachari Ghat in Guwahati, where Durga idols are being brought for immersion into the Brahmaputra river. Take a look.
We have with us the DC of Kamrup Metro, Mr. Sumit Satwant. Well, we are at the immersion ghat here at Kachomari. So what are the elaborate arrangements that has been made for the immersion of idols?
At Kachomari Ghat we have arranged for 2 ramps like every year. This year there is increased flow of water which is helping us in swift immersion, and also from NDRF, SDRF support is also there for rescuing operations if needed. This time NDRF and SDRF both have female rescuers also in case required. We also have support from our civil defense, police, fire, emergency services. Every agency is deployed here properly. People and the puja committees have been intimated about the timings. So far at the Kachomari Ghat we have been able to do around 40 immersions so far, and tomorrow the rest of the immersions will happen.
Since the immersion will continue for 3 days this time, so what are the arrangements made and how many ghats are there in Kamrup Metro district?
Big and small ghats, if we total up, around 12 such ghats are there in the entire district, but a majority of the immersions will take place here at the Lasit Ghat and also at the Pandu IWAI Ghat.
So traffic regulations are also there in the city?
Traffic regulations have been placed this time because immersion is for 3 days. At least till tomorrow traffic regulations will be there. How many puja committees will remain, will take a call on that day after also. Tomorrow city buses also will not be operating with such frequency that will help us ease traffic pressure also.
All right, let's now cut across live to Guwahati's Kachari Ghat, where my colleague Arindam Das joins us live. So Arindam, it's a bittersweet day for us, isn't it, as we bid farewell to the mother goddess after 3 days of celebration. So tell us, what is the mood like over there right now, and how is the footfall of devotees that you're witnessing there? Arindam, over to you.
Well, Ronak, whenever it's the last day of Durga Puja, that's a Vijay Dashami or the immersion of idols takes place, it's a sad day for all the devotees. And this time it's a little bit more sad for the devotees because this time the Durga Puja was confined to only 3 days because all the Durga Puja dates, that's Shankrami, Ashtami, Navami and Dashami, they are coinciding with each other, and that's why the Puja celebration, which spreads for 5 days, this time it's confined to only 3 days, and that's why when it is usually used to be a Navami, today is also the Vijay Dashami because till 8 am in the morning it was a Navami, and from 8 am it was a Vijay Dashami when the immersion of idol have to take place, and that's why their sadness is a bit more among the devotees, but still you can see that these are the devotees who have come from various puja committees, the idols that they have placed during the Durga Puja, and they have brought here at the Kachari Ghat for immersion. And you can see the people of all ages, they are dancing to the tune of dhaks and tongs and drums, and that's the mood here. You can see that these are the idols which have been brought, and if my cameraman Vinod can show you, there are more idols coming to the Kachomari Ghat for immersion, and to continue the immersion of idols will continue till late in the night, and this time the immersion of idols is spread for a period of 3 days. As I have mentioned that since the Durga Puja, which usually used to be for about 5 days, this time is confined to only 3 days, and today is the Vijay Dashami. That's the end of Durga Puja, when the idols are brought for immersion. So more and more idols are being brought here for immersion at the Kastomari Ghat. As you have already heard from the DC of Kamrup Metro, Sumit Satwan, the elaborate arrangements that have been made for the immersion of idols, and this is one idol which has come from Durga Puja committee, and you can see that these are the devotees. Okay, let me quickly get a mood from them. कैसा लग रहा है आज विजय दशमी?
बहुत दूसरा लगा, अच्छा ही लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा है.
So there you have heard a few of the devotees speaking to us. See, this is the mood right now here at the Kastomari Ghat, and in Kamrup Metro district jurisdiction there are altogether 27 immersion ghats, and the most of the idols will be coming for immersion here at the Kastomari Ghat. So what the DC has told us that during this 3 days of immersion that will take place at the 27 ghats, the district administration expects over 2,000 puja committees to bring their idols for immersion. And so today is the first day, and as I have said, it's a mixed feeling, since people didn't get much to celebrate the Navami and Ashtami, and that's why today is the Dashami. So many people have preferred not to do the immersion 2 days, and that's why they will the immersion will continue for another 2 days. That's tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and from tomorrow there is going to be traffic restriction also in the city, when the city buses will not be plying at regular frequencies. There is going to be no entry zones at various areas. So that's what the arrangements have been made for the immersion of idols. So if we can move to the ramp where the immersion is taking place, we can show you that how the immersion is taking place. So this is a long queue of idols that's coming for immersion from various puja committees in Guwahati. Mostly today what we have come to know from the administration, the idols are coming from the various residential puja committees. That's not from the various Sarvajanin Durga Puja committees, but from the residential pujas that have been celebrated, and also from the various temples where the tradition of celebrating Durga Puja or praying for Durga Puja takes place. So अच्छा, इस बार दुर्गा पूजा 3 दिन के लिए ही था, तो कैसा महसूस हो रहा है?
আচলতে শাৰদীয় দুৰ্গা উৎসৱ সকলো ৰাইজক আমাৰ শান্তিপুৰ আশ্ৰম দুৰ্গা পূজা কমিটিৰ পৰা আপোনালোক ৰাইজক নমস্কাৰ আৰু ওলগ জনাইছোঁ. 3 দিন আচলতে 4 দিনে হয়, কিন্তু ডেটটো আচলতে আমাৰ যিটো পঞ্জিকাৰ ডেট, সেই ডেট মতে আজি পৰিছে দশমী. আজি আমি বিজয় দশমী কৰিছোঁ. অহাকাইলৈ আৰু কিছুমান পূজাত আছে, তেওঁলোকে বিজয় দশমী অহাকালি কৰিব. কিন্তু আমাৰ যিটো নিয়ম, যিটো পৰম্পৰা, সেই পৰম্পৰা যিটো শাস্ত্ৰত লিখা আছে, সেইটো আজি শেষ হৈছে.
ধন্যবাদ. So there you have heard what one of the puja committee organizers have told us that why they have selected today's date for immersion of idols, because as a tithi or the ritual timing, it falls today. That's from 8 a.m. it has started, and you can see the mood here. The people are celebrating the immersion of idols, and we will go ahead to the ramp where the immersion of idol is taking place to show you the elaborate arrangements that have been made for the immersion of idols. So it's a long queue of idols that's coming for immersion, and still many more will come, and this immersion is going to continue late in the night.
All right, so there seems to be no dearth of enthusiasm as people gather in large numbers to bid farewell to the mother goddess and look forward to her return again amidst us next year. Thank you very much, Ripa Arindam Das, for bringing us all of those visuals from Kastomari Ghat in Guwahati. And the atmosphere is also elated and emotionally charged in Assam's Silchar, which is witnessing immersion ceremony by the banks of the Barak River. Huge crowds are being seen at the Ghat as idols are arriving for the immersion rituals. And on that note, let me cut across live to Silchar, where my colleague Bikram Sarkar joins us live. So Bikram, you know, we have seen the atmosphere at Kachari Ghat in Guwahati, packed full of devotees, you know, charged atmosphere. People are emotional as they bid farewell to the Mother Goddess. Tell us, are you seeing somewhat of a similar atmosphere where you are at right now, Bikram?
Well, Ronak, before starting, I wish you, our entire Northeast Live team and the viewers of our Northeast Live are very happy Maha Navami and Dashami. As we know that the Tithi of this time's Puja is a very different, that both Ashtami and Navami and Dashami falls on the same day. As we know today, both Navami and Dashami falls on the same day. So in the morning, we have seen starting from the very morning, early morning, the Puja of Dashami is being done. Then the traditional Shidur Khala was held in each and every Puja pandals, and then the immersion of Kolabo, that is the smaller idol of Murti, which is where the Puja offering was done, it's been immersed. But the scenario in Silchar is different. Though in Annapurna Ghat, we have seen that the arrangements are being made. Some of the idols of Ma Durga is being immersed, and mostly those idols and the pujas which was done or organized at some individual residence or some apartments. But the main pujas, like the puja organized by the clubs and organizations, are still there. They will keep this idols there for the people, as for the 3 day have to continue Saptami, Ashtami and Navami. We can see we are standing just inside the town, that is the area of Tarapur. It is Mandamkolan Sarvajanic Durga Puja Committee's pandal it is, and they have Khala was done the day where the traditional way the women have.
Right, so we can clearly see, Bikram, that the very similar scenes can be seen in Silchar as well, as people gather to bid an emotional farewell to Mother Goddess Durga. All right, we'll slip into a very, very short break here, viewers. Don't go anywhere. More news and updates to follow on the other side. Stay tuned.
मसाला की तरफ से असम वासियों को शारदीय दुर्गोत्सव की ढेरों शुभकामनाएं।
অসম চৰকাৰৰ স্বাস্থ্য বিভাগ, মেডিকেল এডুকেশ্যন ৰিচাৰ্চ ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট আৰু শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱা ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিৰ অন্তৰ্ভুক্ত নীলাচল কলেজ অফ এলাইড হেল্থ ছায়েন্সেছে আগবঢ়াইছে 3টাকৈ সুকীয়া পাঠ্যক্ৰম: বেচেলৰ ইন মেডিকেল লেবৰেটৰী টেকনলজি, বেচেলৰ অফ ফিজিঅথেৰাপি আৰু ডিপ্ল'মা ইন মেডিকেল লেবৰেটৰী টেকনলজি। অত্যাধুনিক লেবৰেটৰীৰ সুবিধা আৰু অভিজ্ঞ ফেকাল্টিৰে শিক্ষাদান কৰা নীলাচল এডুকেশ্যন ফাউণ্ডেশ্যন ট্ৰাষ্টৰ অধীনত নীলাচল কলেজ অফ এলাইড হেল্থ ছায়েন্সেছ পাঠ্যক্ৰমসমূহৰ নামভৰ্তি চলি আছে। যোগাযোগৰ ঠিকনা নীলাচল কলেজ অফ এলাইড হেল্থ ছায়েন্সেছ, গোটানগৰ, জালুকবাৰী, অপজিট ইণ্ডিয়ান অইল পেট্ৰল পাম্প, নেশ্যনেল হাইৱে 37, গুৱাহাটী।
News to keep you ahead.
Welcome back, viewers, and we will bring to you snippets and visuals of the Vijaya Dashami celebrations from across the region. So Vijaya Dashami is also being observed with high enthusiasm among devotees in Tripura. Huge crowds have gathered for the ceremonial immersion of goddess Durga idols at the Dashami Ghat by the banks of the Howrah River. Elaborate arrangements have been made to ensure that the immersion process of various idols takes place smoothly.
शुरुते हम राज्यवासी को शुभ विजय शुभेच्छा जनाता हूँ। आज तो भाषण ऑलरेडी शुरू हो गया। बहुत सारी अभी तक 15 घोड़े से विसर्जन हो गया, निरंजन हो गया, तो सब पीसफुल चल रहा है। हमारा 3 क्रेन है, मिनिमम लेबर 100 है, सब सीटा के वो लाइटिंग में ज़्यादा अच्छा होंगे। इवनिंग में हमारा दुर्गा बाड़ी का जो प्रतिमा वो निरंजन होगा, शायद प्रभु बाड़ी का प्रतिमा, सारी जो बाड़ी में जो पूजा हुआ है सब लोग आज ही विसर्जन करेंगे, निरंजन करेंगे।
All right, let me straight away go across to my colleague Pinaki Das, who is joining us live from Agartala at this point in time. So Pinaki, everywhere we see today, it's an emotionally charged atmosphere. So tell us more about where you are right now. How is the atmosphere there, and what is the footfall of the devotees like? Pinaki.
Ronak, best wishes for the Vijaya Dashami, as we say. And right now I am at Dashami Ghat. You can see this is the place where the immersion have already started. You can see that the volunteers of the Agartala Municipal Corporation that has been arranged so that people don't need to worry once they... And in case of big idols, there are also crane arrangement has been made. In case of big idols, there has been that is the immersion, that is the river Howrah where the immersion is going on. And this right now they are helping to take out the other things, and then in some time how the people are enjoying this Dashami. They are of the hope that this year it may be Ma Durga is returning back to their house, but they are hopeful that next time it will also come. I'll just pick one of them. Let's pick how is the feeling. কিভাবে হচ্ছে মা দশমী কিভাবে হচ্ছে?
আনন্দ হচ্ছে আমাদের প্রতি বছরই আমার বাবার বাড়িতে পূজা দেওয়া হয় অফিসে অসীম রায়ের বাসভবনে। প্রতি বছর আমরা মহিলারা খুব আনন্দ করি, সবাই মিলে খুব আনন্দ করি। না কষ্ট না, কোনো কষ্ট না। এবার আরো দুঃখ হচ্ছে যে অন্যবার 3 দিন থাকে, এবার 2 দিনে বিসর্জন আবার আসতে হয়েছে।
পুজোটা হচ্ছে কত বছর ধরে হচ্ছে এই পুজোটা?
গত বছর খুব মজা হয়েছে, 3 দিন হয়েছিল। এই বছর একটু কষ্ট হচ্ছে, 2 বার হয়েছে।
What people are saying that they are enjoying the festival. Well, I have a friend, Joydeep. How are you celebrating? How is the enjoyment? How is the mood of the people?
It's amazing. It's just people celebrating like anything over here. We are from Roybari and it's been exhilarating over here. It's an amazing Durga Puja festival. You can see all my relatives, they are in absolute ecstasy. So we are celebrating. The mood of the people has been celebrating and they are enjoying to their level best. From household perspective, though the Durga Puja was little bit less time this time, but we expect that going forward, people will enjoy like this. They'll come together and we can create a environment of harmony among the people.
How do you see the arrangement? The arrangement that has been made by the AMC and other corporate, and there are also registered people. So how do you see the arrangement? Because taking the idol to the river Howrah is a tough job. In that case, how do you see the arrangement of the AMC?
Right. The AMC, even as we came in, I've been here after almost a year. So this place has been transformed completely, and I can see that a very good arrangement made by the AMC. Though there had been floods over here, but I think the administration is fully prepared for the very big pandals, very big idols to come here, and we see the arrangement made by the district administration is fabulous. So people are enjoying and good arrangement here about. Thank you.
that, Ronak, you can see the drums are being played and the idols are gradually being taken towards the river Howrah, where the immersion will take place. Here, the volunteers of the Agartala Municipal Corporation, they are helping in this to take. This is just the
All
idol
right.
size
So
is small
indeed,
comparatively.
Pinaki Das, thank you very much. We can see clearly that even in Agartala too, people are giving the best possible farewell to the Mother Goddess and looking forward to her return again in our midst next year. Thank you very much for all those visuals from Agartala, Pinaki Das. And well, the mood is also euphoric in eastern Assam's Dibrugarh. Durga idols are being brought over to the banks of the Brahmaputra for the immersion. Huge crowds have gathered and festive mood prevails as idols are being immersed in the river, marking the climactic act of the Vijay Dashami celebrations. And to give us all the latest updates, I am being joined now live from Dibrugarh by my colleague Ripunjoy Das. So Ripunjoy, everywhere we see the people are leaving no stone unturned to give the Mother Goddess a befitting and the grandest of farewells so that she comes back in our midst again next year with good wishes and all the best memories. And it's an emotionally charged atmosphere. So tell us what you're witnessing around you in Dibrugarh, Ripunjoy.
Yes, definitely, Ronak, you are absolutely right. Today is the day of sorrow. With most eyes, the people, the devotees of Durga Ma are bidding farewell to the goddess to see her next year. However, Ronak, in Dibrugarh, there are, as we had said earlier also, there are around 120 pujas. And for the convenience of all, it was decided during a meeting by the Dibrugarh district administration that the immersion will take place on Sunday, that is tomorrow. Although the puja, the rituals are over, right now, Ronak, I am at the Milanjyoti Sangha Durga Puja. You can see that the puja here is completed. All the rituals, in fact, have been completed. There are only a very few people left over in the pandal here, and we would like to interact with one of the organizers. आप लोग का यहाँ तो पूजा आज तो खत्म हो गया है ऑलमोस्ट, तो क्या प्लान है कल का?
हम लोग का तो आज विसर्जन हो गया है, क्योंकि इस बार पूजा एक दिन कम है, दोनों तिथि एक ही साथ मिल रहा है। इसी का हिसाब से आज दशमी का हम लोग का सुबह 10:30 बजे के अंदर विसर्जन हो गया है, लेकिन प्रतिमा हम ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी में काल विसर्जन देगा।
तो आज कितने बजे पूजा समापन हुआ? क्या
आज 10:30 बजे हम लोग का पूजा का देवी का कंप्लीट विसर्जन खत्म हो गया है। बारिश थोड़ा सुबह में थोड़ा बारिश था, फिर भी 2,000 से 2,500 भक्त समागम हुआ था।
So, Ronak, you can see that the puja rituals were completed on time as per the, there is a ritualistic time during which Durga Puja is being performed and completed. And you can see from the pandal here itself that there are very few people, almost most of the chairs are empty since Durga Puja celebrations are over. However, there will be people who will be coming in the later half. There are cultural program which has been lined up here to give some entertainment to the devotees. Some cultural program has been lined up in the later part of the evening. কি হব আজি মানে সন্ধিয়া?
আজি সন্ধিয়া एक्चुअली यानी राइजर भक्तों की संतुष्टि के लिए छोटा सा लोकल लड़का लड़की से सांस्कृतिक संध्या रखा हुआ है, क्योंकि देवी अभी भी विसर्जन घाट में नहीं हुआ है, इसलिए छोटा सा एक प्रोग्राम रखा हुआ है। कल सुबह हम लोग 11 बजे यहाँ से विसर्जन के लिए निकले।
प्रशासन की तरफ से
प्रशासन के तरफ से ये दिए है, जो लोग आज विसर्जन दे सकता है वो लोग को देने के लिए बोला है, और जो लोग नहीं देगा आज वो लोग कल शाम 4 बजे के आगे विसर्जन खत्म करने को बोल रहा है।
तो
All right, so that is indeed one last chance to pay obeisance to the Mother Goddess before she returns to her celestial abode in order to come back and join us again next year. So on behalf of the entire Team Northeast Live, a very blessed Vijay Dashami to all our viewers. Thank you very much on that note to Ripunjoy Das, who brought us all those lovely visuals from Dibrugarh.